I may even use some Fix Plus. You never know what I'm going to do. Yep. They don't want you to touch the inner part, but they want you to get the outer parts really, really good. Okay, so we will. We'll do what they say this time. I won't on game day, but I will for sound check. There's a good bit of foul out with this. Okay. Now notice I'm not touching where my highlight is right on the tear duct, just the inner corner. Just the inner corner, not the tear duct itself. Again, I'm going to reinforce this color because it's looking more black than purple. I'm trying to really use this color. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to use some Fix Plus, which I happen to have some handy, and I'm going to switch to this. One side of it. And this is a large shader E60. Oops, a little too much of that. But I will be using the other side too, so I'll just get it on both sides of the brush real good. Alright, so I'm going to go back into this color. And I'm going to tap that off real good. And use it on the inner. Oh wow, look at the difference in vibrancy. Hold on. Hey, hon.
Hey, gorgeous. How's my wife doing?
I'm feeling a little better. Can I call you right back?
Okay.
Right back. I'm going to call him right back. Yeah, he's probably going, is she filming? She better not be. Nobody wants me to talk right now, and I understand why. They want me to save my voice, and I am. So shh, y'all just watch. I'm not going to say much, y'all just watch. Yep. This smells like chocolate, but it's half the fun of using these chocolate palettes is they smell like chocolate. Yeah, the Fix Plus definitely gave us the vibrancy in the color. I think that's enough vibrancy. Okay, so the next color is this Total Fetch. In Total Fetch, I've still got a little of the Fix Plus, and that is this hot pink in the middle right there. That's what it say do. Then for, what is that? Almond Truffle is what we're going to use in our... We already used, transition colors. I don't know. Excuse me. Alright, so we're going to use this hot pink. Here we go. It's not my norm by any means. It's not that bad, y'all. Now, you could put some more Fix Plus on this and really make this vibrant. And I might. I think I will. Fix Plus just, because it wets it and it gives it something to hold on to, frankly. It gives a way to really enhance the color. That's all it does. But just beware, it's going to be really enhanced when you use it. You see how much pinker that got? And I'm only putting that in the middle of the lid because if you put it like underline with it, I mean people do, but it's going to make your eyes look a little red, just so you know, if you do that. And now I'm going to reinforce this outer color because I kind of went a little too far over in the inner color. There we go. Oops. Now I went a little too far over on the paint. We're going to have to fill that back in. There. Look at that. That's serious stuff right there. I may have to wash my brush after all that. Siri thinks I'm talking to her. Okay, so the next color they suggest using is Almond Truffle. And that would be, let me see where it is. Oh, it's this top, kind of pinky gray. And that's going to be the transition color. And look how close that is to what we were already using. So I am going to use that as our transition. Kind of blends everything down a little bit, which is good. Because this is something else, isn't it? But it's for stage and It's for dress up. A sound check isn't really like a stage. I mean, it is because you're going to get on a stage, but this is really just for saying hey to everybody. And what do they suggest underneath? In Divinity into the inner corner, which I already did, but I'm going to reinforce a little. We had more of a shimmer product there, but I'm going to do the Divinity like they said. And I'm going to reinforce up here. And lower lash line was supposed to be the Black Huron, which was that purple color. And I was going to say, we need something on this lower lash, you guys. Alright. I mean, it's not that dark, I will tell you. It's got a lot of fallout. But do you see what I mean? It's not super dark. Not really. Try not to touch it. Just look. There. And I may be getting ready to out here. Just because I like to. Alright, I am going to get the fallout of that off. I know I shouldn't have. After I just told you don't do that, right? Alright, and I'm going to do something else that they didn't suggest, which is I do always slightly, let me get a little of this off too, this brush, because that is so big. And because I'm not going to be cleaning it in the next 5 minutes, I just want to get a little of it off. There we go. Just to kind of save the brush, because I think the longer it's on there before you clean it, even with the brush bath, which I love, I think it's better to go ahead and get it off. Also got some on my finger. Okay, there's other ways to get it off. Alright, so now what? Wait, I guarantee we've gone into part 2. If we haven't, we will. I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to use my, I need a new one so bad. It's the DHC Liquid Eyeliner EX. There's that. DHC is my absolute favorite. Look how tiny and pointed that is. It is so easy to use because of that, y'all. I don't even have to, oh wait, I didn't blend. That was what I was going to tell you. I didn't say anything about blending. I always blend the edge of the color. Don't blend it together or it'll get muddy, but just the edge so there's not a line. Like that. And I'm also going to have to flick that off. I got a little bit underneath. So I'm just going to use my highlighter brush for that. Because worst case scenario, I'm putting some highlighter underneath, which I didn't do yet. Okay, so I'm going to do a line. A little bit dramatic today. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. There we go. There's that. I think I will. I made a little darker than usual. Just because this is a little different. Even when you do sound check, you're on stage for a moment, for about 1 or 3 of your songs, and all it is just to make sure that you got your levels right. And if there's something funky about one of your songs, you may want to say, hey, this one's unusual, let's talk about it in a minute. And I do have one of those that has like one note. And then another may be a volume or tone check. And given the state of my lungs, we may have to see if there's ability to hit the notes or pull the song. So this is very different for me. I don't like that I'm in this position, but it's the way it is right now. So, sometimes you just learn that's life, right? Sometimes you're put in a position you don't want to be in. And sometimes it's the test of life. What you going to do with that situation, right? Yeah, I used Mom Spit to get some mascara off myself, or liner. It's okay. It's my spit. I know where it's been. And I'm going to use my Chanel inner lid liner. And I didn't even look to see what they said to use. They may have said use a light color or a purple color. I want to use black, and that's what I'm going to use. So you can make alterations even when you see these little ones where they tell you what you can do. You decide what you want to do. Now, I did take their advice on a lot of this, and that's good too. Because they were teaching me a new look with some really bright colors. And then also, by the way, that was the Stila Youth Waterproof. In other words, long-lasting eyeliner. And it's in black by Chanel. It's the crayon. And then for my eyebrow, as y'all know, I use my Almay. What's it called now? I think it's Black Raisin. They changed the name. It's their eyeliner, and it's got a sharpener in this end. I never use it. You never have to because it's a scroll up. It says Raisin Quartz number 004 on this, but on the packaging, I think it now says Black Raisin or Raisin Noir. Just get raisin in there, or purple, or whatever. But look how it doesn't come out that way. Always go under the brow first and reinforce it, and then you can come up and decide your shape. And I'm going to be a little more dramatic this time. Or maybe not. And you don't have to fill in the front here. I am going to add a little bit. It does not all have to be the same intensity. Matter of fact, it'll look more natural if it doesn't. Because look, your eyebrow doesn't do that. So I'm going underneath this one again. And going to get this height right. I always have a bit harder problem with this eye. Do y'all do that? Do y'all have one eye that's harder to